Okay, so we came out here and the tractor tire, brand new tractor tire, just put on flat, no air. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna fill it up, see if we can find out where it's leaking and see if we can fix it. Otherwise we'll need a new tire. So fill it up with some air. Don't have to fill it up all the way. Just get some air in it. Okay, and now we're gonna take some soapy water, spray it around, look for any bubbles, just to see if we can identify any holes. Spray here in the valve too, see if there's any bubbles coming out of there. Nothing. Same thing on the back side. So no bubbles. We just put new tires on this, so just making sure that the bead seated properly, and it did. So let's see. We'll take the tread here and just kind of spray along until we find some bubbles. Nothing yet. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at bubble right there. Okay, so usually I'll have a grease marker, but I don't. So I'm just gonna hit it with this. See those bubbles coming out of there? I'm just gonna hit it with this Sharpie, just so I know where it's at. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this tire repair kit. In order to do that, we got to take out the valve here. So I got a little special wrench or driver to do that. You just go in there with it, spin this out. Be careful with it because that air that's in there is going to try and push it out, so keep the driver on top of it. There we go. Took the Schrader valve out. Air's coming out. Put that to the side, we'll need it later. All right, now we gotta find where that bubble was. So we inspected that hole, and it doesn't look like there's anything in there. It looks like it was just a puncture. Not sure how that happened during shipping or something like that. But anyways, there's no nail or screw or anything in there. If there was, we would take some needle nose pliers and pull that out, but there wasn't. So now what we're gonna do, in this tire repair kit, they've got a ream. So we're gonna put a little bit of grease on that and then ream out that hole, open it up so that we can then stick the adhesive in there, or the patch. So just putting on some of this lubrication to make it easier to get the ream in the tire. All right, so next you just take this and we gotta punch this ream through it. There we go. And then you just ream it up and down. Open up that hole. There we go. And try not to punch a hole anywhere else on it. So now that we got that reamed out nicely, we'll go ahead. We're gonna stick one of these patch strips in there. I got gloves on because I don't want to touch this stuff. It's super sticky. So we peel one of these out. Whoops. You can see how sticky these are. Once we peel it out, we're gonna insert it into the tip of this piece right here. Okay, so got the sticky stuff out of there. I had to fight with it a little bit, but anyways, so the next idea is you're gonna slide that in here into this little eye of this needle, if you will. Feed it through there. Once you get it in there, you just pull it through. Can you see that, Mr. Cameraman? Mm-hmm. There we go. About halfway, just like that. Okay? So now this is gonna go like this. And we're gonna stuff it into that hole that we just reamed out right here. There you go. So you can get a shot of that right there. Can you see? It's got that snot sticking right up out of there. So then you take this little dealy job right here, hold it down and pull up. And that should clear the stuff through. There we go. See that? So that guy just peels it out for you. And so there you are, you got your snot stuck in there. What you'll do from there, just grab yourself a razor blade. This kit came with one. You can use any razor blade you like. And then we just clean it up. Careful not to cut yourself. Cut from one side and then cut from the other side. There we go. And that's just fine, just like that. You can just leave that little bit of snot showing. And I'll just stick this bit over here to toss in the trash later. Next, we're gonna go ahead and put our Schrader valve back in. Right here. Stick that in, use our driver. Tighten it up. Just thread it in there just like a screw. Get it snugged in there, and then we'll go ahead and throw some air in there and see what happens. See if we resolved our leak. Okay, we got air in there. And nice thing is you can identify where that hole was previously. So here, let's see. Any bubbles? No bubbles, all plugged. Okay, now we shouldn't have a hole anymore. We should have air each day when we come out to the tractor. Thanks y'all, take it easy.